This week on Pretty and Pride, Ken is updating us on her workout wins and also what it's like to play tech support for your parents. We talk a bit about Ken's excitement around the World Cup, and we go into a not so surprising deep dive into some of our favorite movies. We wrap things up with our weekly family rankings, where there is a shocking upset this week in the brother rankings. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay. I don't fear no man, but I'ma still put 60 in this Drake. Set it off like Queen Latifah, nigga playing with my cake. Split the bag up with my brother, 50-50 what we made. I can't let no nigga eat that ain't contribute to this plate. Run it up, I just need 30.
Welcome back, Pretty and Pride listeners. I'm your host, Ken.
I'm your host, Kiki.
And we're glad to be back. We're going to save you all the additional review of what's coming up next for us. Wanted to just check in.
We're going to sprinkle those through, you know?
Yeah, we don't want it to be...
We're not doing 7 episodes in a row, just Fast and the Furious. The Fast and the Furious. Furiouser. Fastest.
More fast. Yeah. I feel like I didn't have a chance to actually catch up with you in good faith last week, so...
Yeah. That's true.
Anything exciting happen for you the past week?
Well, you know, I was going to check the schedule because as soon as something happens, I'm like out of sight, out of mind. So last week I was supposed to be at a wedding, and I did RSVP. I've never RSVP'd and missed a wedding, which feels so just wrong and tacky. But I feel like I have a little bit of a good excuse in that I had a work trip that coincided with the same week as this wedding. And so I had a ticket booked for that trip, and then the work trip got canceled. And so then my ticket got canceled. That would also have been the ticket for the wedding. By the time I checked ticket prices, apparently jet fuel is $1 billion a pound. And I'm like, I can't do that. So unfortunately I didn't go to the wedding, but I did see pictures. Very, very beautiful, very lovely. And then, yeah, I think we talked a little bit on Friday because it was the 2-year anniversary of my little baby Bart passing. So I cried last week. And then I did get, one of my biggest regrets was that I never got him this one fast food restaurant meal because he was a big fatty and I think he would have loved it. So to celebrate his life, I ended up getting that for dinner that night. So that was cool.
Did you give some to the bubs?
Okay, no, it was a solo celebration, okay. All right?
Not rectified with the...
I rectified it multiple times with them, okay? They get that all the time. This was for me and me alone. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. What about you? Anything cool happened last week?
I did have this really funny interaction with our parents because, you know, I did my fast. And then I tried to resume semi-normal eating while still being, like, calorie conscious. It has been working, like, in a null space for me. So I was like, let me check in on our dad, see how he's doing. So I give him a call, and the first thing he asks me is, hey, do you know Excel? I'm like, yeah, I'm a data analyst. Of course I know Excel. Like, this is my bread and butter, baby. Also, I'm not 92.
Yeah,
right. So then he yells for our stepmom and then just hangs the phone up. I was like, okay. So then shortly after that, our stepmom calls me and she needs help with Excel. Before she starts to explain the problem, she tells me that our baby brother's calling, so she puts me on hold. I'm on hold for like 2 minutes. I'm like, I just fucking called to ask a question and like catch up with you guys. Why are you prioritizing the person who called second? So I hang up. I'm like, how dare you? She calls me back. She literally needed help copying cell data from one sheet to a different sheet. Like, it was in the same exact order. She just needed help with Control C and Control V. I was like, okay, I'm so glad that my graduate level education is going towards this. So it was just a ridiculous family interaction. Of course, our dad is hilarious. He said some hilarious things. So it was nice.
Oh, good.
And as I expected, he is succeeding in his diet journey because he gets to walk the golf course every day.
Yeah.
And, doesn't have to work a job. like the rest of us.
Chained to your desk.
Other than that, I keep having this thought that as summer slowly approaches, I really want to get into the pool. And I called you last week, and you were on your way to a pool, and I was like, I'm so jealous.
Oh, yeah.
But I have not been
pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's such an ordeal to go to the pool because I gotta put my sunscreen on, I gotta put my bathing suit on. I have like an above ground pool, so I gotta like climb up the stairs. Like I gotta open the hatch type shit. And I'm like, okay, like I need it to be really worth it, like the perfect vibe, perfect setting. It's never coming to fruition. This happened to me last summer. I cannot let it happen to me again.
No. I will say it was an ordeal. I went with some friends, and I want to say we took 2 hours getting ready. Just, like, not doing anything spectacular. Just, like, oh, well, now I got to do this errand really quickly, and then I'm going to do this. And, okay, well, I'll put my sunscreen on. Oh, well, now I need to put my sunscreen on. It's like, but it was, you know, it's also nice when you're not in a rush. Like, no need to rush. It is also nice. I think last summer there was a time where I just, like, went down for, like, 20 or so minutes, you know, just like middle of the evening, no big deal. Go enjoy the water and then come back. Oh, I remember why I was doing that. I was trying
You were reading a book, weren't you?
I was doing that in the middle of the afternoon for like a cute little vibe, and it was a cute vibe. But no, this time I was doing like 2 additional like workouts, shorter workouts a day, and it was too hot to walk, so I went swimming for 20 minutes instead.
Oh, that is cute.
Yeah.
I feel like my pool has the ability to like create a swim current, and I'm like, great, like this is amazing. I could totally work out. I've never done that.
Yeah, I know you bring it up all the time.
I'm so annoyed. It's the hair, quite honestly. Like, it's too much of a hassle for me to like have to wash my hair that regularly.
You put it up. Oh, you mean lap swimming? Yeah.
Yeah, because like in order to like get the full aerobic exercise, you know, I gotta like get in there. So I've never done it.
Well, maybe just like once every time, but right before you wash your hair, that's your aerobic exercise swim day.
Well, I also just don't want my hair oils and stuff getting into like the system.
Okay, then you rinse it out first.
Like what I was thinking instead was like I could still do mobility against the current, like do like kind of like brisk walking, but like I don't have to do like full cardio swimming and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. I feel like my favorite thing about summer is that the sun goes down later and it creates this amazing like perfect hour between like 6 and 8 where it's just like, okay, the vibe is you know, the dusk time.
Yeah, it is very lovely. My favorite part is when I think, oh my God, it's only summer, it's gonna be so much fun. And then I realize I actually have a full-time job and it's not that much fun. It's just like every other season, and I'm working, and I'm actually missing all the fun that's happening outside.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm really excited that the World Cup is about to start, which we don't have to get into right now. But with my plans for summer, I really am going to try and give myself like Fridays off.
I love that. So far, what I've seen about the World Cup, with it starting, is the Iranians landed in Tijuana, and they're hot. Not temperature-wise, but looks-wise. And then,
of course,
second is the rest of the world landed in the United States, and they're hot.
Yeah,
temperature-wise,
they don't know how
not
to handle.
looks-wise.
They don't know how to handle. It's like 29 degrees Celsius, whatever the fuck that means in Fahrenheit. It's like 84 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
They don't know how to handle that, plus the humidity.
Everyone's like, now are you laughing at our ice in our water and our AC?
Well, and it's like, I'm like, I get it. I guess they're so far north in England that like maybe it's not that warm, but I can't imagine being hot in Boston. Like, I mean, that's rough, quite honestly.
People are like, this is Massachusetts. It's not even that bad.
It's, you know, good luck to you guys. You know, pour some water on yourselves, but this is just normal life for us.
Right?
So it's like actually not that hot. The other thing I was going to say was that last week I went to your apartment complex to work out.
You did.
And with Mom. And it was our first time. So we've been trying to work out by taking walks outside while the weather is still really pleasant before it gets super hot in the summer. and we've been having some success.
Love it.
But last week it was a little too warm after she got off work. So I was like, okay, let's go to your, indoor gym. I hated it so freaking much because the way that what are they called? The way that oh my God, what are these things called that you walk on?
Treadmills.
The way that the treadmill faces, first of all, it's facing your apartment complex pool.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And it looks so nice.
It looks so good.
And then on top of that, there's other people in there. So like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about being on a treadmill where I feel like I need to have my headphones in. Like it is operational efficiency that I'm trying to achieve. It is not enjoyable. Mom's trying to talk to me the entire time. I'm like, lady, be quiet. I can't have a conversation with you right now. There's people in here listening to music on their phone speaker while she's also doing an instructional class. I'm so overstimulated. There's a pool in front of me that I'm not in. I'm just like, I can't have a conversation with you. So I decided that we'll have to just walk around in shady spots. I need to be like outside looking at nature. I need to be outside looking at nature in order for me to like talk.
I really like a good nature walk, like a nice park, trees, all of that is definitely easier to motivate yourself. I feel like some of the problem maybe with the area that we live in is that doesn't feel accessible directly outside of our door. So even if it's like a 5-minute drive, I'm like, now you've added another element. Like there's too many elements. So but yeah, I like that. That's cute. I want to join you guys on your walk.
Yeah, because on the treadmill, I also have to like concentrate on not slowing down. I got to stick with the pace, So I'm like, I can't also be chit-chatting and looking at this and thinking about that and watching for this. So,
what was I gonna say?
I would love for you to join us.
Yeah. Well, considering the tiff you guys got into over the last walk you were supposed to take, maybe I'll wait till you guys regularize until I hop in and add another element that might mess you up.
I will say the way that we resolved that, I was actually very surprised at both of us because I was able to text an apology that wasn't explanatory or like we're both equally to blame. It was like, I shouldn't have yelled. It's not your job to wake me up. I'm sorry, I'm going to do better.
Yeah.
And her response, I felt, was like reciprocating that energy of like, I love walking with you. Like, I will also like be more willing to like stick to our time and show up and, help you out, basically.
That's good.
I feel like the resolution was good. I felt good about it.
Okay, so outside of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, which we're going to watch and review soon, what else are you watching on TV these days, as you wait for FIFA to go live?
Okay, so I used to play this game called Overwatch. I haven't played the game, but I've been needing something that's mindless to put on in the background, so that's what I'm putting on as my background noise, because my husband and I are both watching One Piece.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
One Piece is a long-running shonen anime that I had watched or started watching last year. And when we went to Japan, we had gone to Dad's house to like as our stopover, and we were getting really into it. But then so we were gonna continue watching it while we were like at these hotels in Japan, but there was complete blockage. So
it's none of that smut shit y'all like over there.
It's not smut, but
I'm sure it's not.
It's it was like basically like they didn't have the rights. Crunchyroll didn't have the rights in Japan. They only have the rights in the US. So it was like blocking us that way. Anyways, so at some point I just stopped watching it. And I'm like, I want to get back into it. My husband's like, okay, but I really want to watch it from the beginning. I was like, okay, I was up to episode 300. There's 1,000 episodes of this anime. I was like, I'll start it over. I'll watch it from the beginning. So when he and I aren't watching that because he goes to bed before me, I put on this background noise, which is just people playing this video game that I used to play.
Oh, fun. Love that.
I know. Occasionally I'll sprinkle in Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Yeah. Man, I gotta get back on Rory. I swear whoever I'm stealing Peacock from or sharing with, that they stopped whatever subscription gets you access to Housewives.
Rude.
I gotta figure this out.
Wow.
To be fair, I think that is my friend who isn't currently employed, and so I really can't ride her hard for not paying for.
But what else are you watching on Peacock?
Oh, they have Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
They actually have movies I discovered. But yeah, obviously, I guess they have all of the Bravo shows, probably. But obviously, I'm not watching anything but Real Housewives, so it's a real bastard move of Peacock to make that a separate tier. That's really fucking rude. And now I'm actually really glad I don't pay you, and I won't be doing that.
Yeah.
I will go to, I don't know, some place that maybe does watch parties before that.
I'm down with subscriptions. I'm full piracy at this point. Like, we're going back to LimeWire.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were doing before,
ready for
but
it.
I need torrents or something because this is getting out of hand. Peacock also has Premier League, which is, they're not in their season right now because it's FIFA. But yeah, so I also watched that. But Rory was getting real good. First of all, Kelsey and Rosie's fight, she called her a slam pig. I was like, oh my God. First of all, Rosie fully clocked her. She was like, you are not going to come up in here and disrespect me. She said, where's your house, bitch? Where's your husband?
Okay.
Bitch.
Who's she clocking?
Kelsey, the one who was upset because she's bored in her mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Kelsey kept trying to make a big deal over the fact that Rosie said they were adding on like 5,000 square feet.
Oh, yeah,
to
okay,
her
I've heard
house.
just briefly about that. And then actually people have been like, it actually is 5,000 square feet. They've been doing math.
They've been like doing math. But like, so Rosie invited Kelsey to come cut her hair because Kelsey's trying to, build herself a career. She's like, okay, come cut my hair. She had the plans laid out. This Kelsey bitch in her Range Rover has like some police foghorn, leghorn type thing happening. Bullhorn? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
She has like a bullhorn, like, she's just being cheeky or whatnot. But Rosie at this point was like, I'm so sick of you. So she came in there. She's like, what was going on? Blah, 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 blah. She said, bitch, where's your house? Because my name's on the deed to this motherfucker. Where's your house? Your boyfriend's paying your rent in your apartment. It was like, oh, Kelsey was not ready. She threw that bitch out of her house. I was like, okay, Rosie, I didn't know you had it like that girl. So I got to get back into Rory. Are you watching anything of interest?
Not really. I'm still following the Summer House drama. I think the last part of the reunion drops soon, sometime this week.
Oh my God, I forgot. I've been watching these like clips on TikTok, and I feel like I'm watching the
Exactly.
reunion. I'm like, how is it still going on? How long is this? How many parts is this reunion?
3 parts, like all of them. I've been noodling with the idea of watching Kill Bill again. I really want to watch that. But other than that, just my TikToks.
You know what's funny that you mentioned Kill Bill? I stumbled upon a TikTok that was talking about how David Carradine had accidentally killed himself with autoerotic asphyxiation. And I was just like, huh,
Cool.
Interesting. The only thing I've ever seen him in was Kill Bill.
Yeah. I think he's pretty famous.
I mean, yeah, I know he did movies before that.
Robert Carradine was Lizzie McGuire's dad in the TV show. And I looked into it at one point because David Carradine came on the show. And it's a nice little brother favor, apparently.
I need you to know that I recently heard, and I've told you this before, let's go back.
Come Clean. Classic.
Back to the beginning.
No, right. Sleep song.
I was like, this lady had no business having a singing career. I love it. Lizzie McGuire.
I love it. She said that at one point that she stopped singing because she actually makes more money and becomes more famous as a singer, and it's like it's hard to be with her family. Like she gets recognized more she gets pat more when she's singing, and then she recently came out with an album. I was like, oh man, recession indicator, But I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I didn't make it through the movie yet. You know how I like to do my little 10-minute increments.
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't seen it either fully.
Is it good? I don't really
So far, I mean, they're just laying the groundwork of Leonardo DiCaprio as some failing actor who lives next door to...
No, have I seen this and I just forgot?
Maybe.
It's the one where it's like Roman Polanski's murder of... What's her name? Anyways. Yeah.
And Brad Pitt is his assistant. This is just not believable already. You're not setting the vibes. But yeah, so I'll finish that. Every time I log on to Hulu, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't finish that. Let me click it. Then I get busy again. So
there's so many good Tarantino films that I forget that that's one of them.
Oh my gosh, I found Inglourious Bastards.
It's one of my favorites.
I know, because remember I was like, I definitely have Inglourious Bastards. I definitely did not have Inglourious Bastards, but I did have The Hateful Eight. And then I found Inglourious Bastards. So, because you had asked to use the DVD.
Yeah, where'd you find the DVD?
A friend.
Oh, okay. So you don't have it. Someone let you borrow it.
No, I have it. I stole it. I acquired it for good.
Okay.
Okay. But yes. Also, I saw Django on something like a great movie, but easier to watch than most sad slave movies, but still not that easy, you know? But still pretty good.
Django is Django and Inglourious Basterds, because I don't watch, those are the two types of movies I don't watch. I don't watch movies about slavery, and I don't watch movies about the Holocaust.
Yeah, no, they're so good.
Right? They're both so good.
I love Inglourious Basterds. I also really love The Hateful Eight. I think that's a really great movie.
I like The Hateful Eight a lot. Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Reservoir Dogs.
I don't like Reservoir Dogs.
In Hollywood, I'm like, I forget that's Tarantino all the time. I've never rewatched it. Let me just say that. But I've rewatched everything else.
Reservoir Dogs, I fall asleep almost every single time I watch it. The first few times I tried to watch it, it's very hard to follow because of the nicknames. Like, I am not picking up. I mean, everyone looks the same and they have different color names. So I'm like, Mr. Pink. I'm like, what?
I had such a crush on Harvey Keitel after I watched him in The Piano that I'm like, okay, I can watch Reservoir Dogs.
You know what it might be is that, I also like to read the synopsis. So as I'm reading the synopsis, I have no concept of who these colors are. Okay? Then I'm watching the movie and I'm still not putting it together.
It's not helping.
Pulp Fiction, obviously a classic. I also find that one, I would say that one is less rewatchable to me than all the other ones. So I think in terms of, also because of, it's so classic that it's rewatchable. But I wouldn't say I'm like, if it's on TV, I would totally play it, but I'm not reaching for it the same way. Kill Bill is very rewatchable, but because it's 2 parts, it's also very long to rewatch. But the first part's so good. But as soon as you finish the first part, of course you're going to roll into the second part. What am I? But I will say Inglourious Basterds, super rewatch. Hateful Eight, super rewatch. Django, rewatch for sure. But out of them, it's probably Inglourious Basterds would be the one I would rewatch the most out of them. But the Hateful Eight's the one I own on DVD for sure, because I think that one is so funny.
Yeah, the addition of Brad Pitt and Inglourious Basterds, and then it's like, he's actually pretty funny as an actor.
Yeah.
Like, he has really good comedic delivery.
Yeah.
He's also in, what is it, Burn After Reading?
Yeah.
That he's in, where it's like, I'm actually buying that he's a total idiot.
Yeah.
Or a really smart, funny guy.
I could buy it. The Bear Jew. So, I guess I'm not watching anything, but I am excited for the next part of our Fast and Furious watch. I also do want to do Gone in 60 Seconds.
I was just thinking that I don't think I've ever seen Jackie Brown.
Okay.
And I would be interested in watching that.
Okay, we could do that. I don't think I've ever seen it either.
Female-centered, What?
Well,
I
was thinking about Quentin Tarantino and black people.
I know.
And I'm actually not sure.
It can be rough because it's probably, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know if I've been avoiding this because I really don't like how he self-inserts himself into these movies a lot. So, but I feel like it would be worth checking out and seeing.
Okay, cool.
I haven't seen it.
And then I also, we should watch Gone in 60 Seconds because we mentioned it so many times on our Fast and Furious rewatch.
I know.
We got to insert that, I feel like, some point in the middle of the Fast and Furious series because it is, to me, a classic. Now, is it an absolutely awful film?
So bad.
It is so bad.
It's so unbelievable.
I loved it so much. Remember that summer, Dad, I made him watch it. I rent it and watch it so many times. I love this movie. I'm pretty sure, I need to check if I own it on DVD. I mean, Angelina Jolie's hair, terrible. Nicolas Cage, I like Nick Cage, I love Nicolas Cage. People don't maybe like him that much.
They don't see it.
He's a Tom Cruise type to me, old Hollywood.
That's a crazy statement right there.
Well,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're insinuating.
And that people don't respect the craft that he's crafting. Just because it's a shit movie doesn't mean he's a bad actor, okay? That's not the same, all right? There's plenty of people that are bad actors in bad movies.
I feel like it's hard because that was the classic nepotism, right?
Yeah, but he changed his last name from Coppola to Cage.
Okay, because that everyone forgot apparently.
Well, apparently a lot of people did.
You don't think that mattered?
Okay,
though?
what's Sophia got going on in The Godfather 3? Let's be so real.
She went on to become a director that people still give money to make movies.
Correct, but there's they do that with tons of people that don't do a good job making movies.
I'm just saying we will never know. Because has Hollywood been collectively gaslighting us by continuing to give parts to someone.
I don't
who
think
is
so
not that good
because
of an actor.
National Treasure is too good to be solely based on nepotism. And Gone in 60 Seconds, also very good.
My favorite Nick Cage vehicle is Con Air.
That's
movie
a very
itself
hard,
is
that's
really good.
It's actually horrible.
Nicolas Cage's acting in it is god fucking awful.
Well, it's whatever.
But he's up against like really good cast.
But also it's like whatever,
John Malkovich, Steve Buscemi, Ving Rhames.
Like, why do they pull this
John
all-star?
Leguizamo. Oh my god, and what's the guy who was Machete?
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. Like, just a completely
Like, why do they
phenomenal
bring in all
cast.
these bangers for this crazy movie?
And then Nick Cage with his Alabama accent.
I love it.
With his crazy hair. The guy from Forrest Gump, I don't know what his name is. Anyhow, great movie, but it's like, I don't know if Nick Cage is a good actor or not because he's so prolific in so many different films. I'm going to watch them because they're entertaining.
I mean,
so
honestly,
I get what you're saying.
I think Gone in 60 Seconds is a great job of acting. If you take away the fact that it's a terrible movie, it's
Also problematic. I mean, Delroy Lindo's in that movie.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
A
Scott
brother's
Cant.
love is a brother's love. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Terrible. Oh, also Timothy Olyphant.
Yes, a young Timothy Olyphant.
What's
But it
his
also
name?
has that Casey. Is it Casey Affleck?
No, I don't think so.
Who's Scott Con? The two. Oh,
That's Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah. It's what's his little brother's name? He plays Phoebe's brother and friend.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Robert Duvall. I said the consigliere from The Godfather. Oh my god, he died. Godfather is also a great film.
Great.
But anyways,
Very good.
Gone in 60 Seconds, star-studded cast as well.
Yeah.
Now that we've
Pretty good.
run through it.
So, family rankings. Are we doing parents? No, I like to keep. You could do parents, but I also like to do just one at a time. But
Okay, yeah, I think we should do parents because I just explained that
Okay.
our parents were so annoying to me this
well,
week.
then you go first on your parental ranking.
All right, first, mom.
Number one.
Number one.
Gold medal.
She's actually been showing up
Okay.
for the walks. It's been really fun to actually like see her more than just once a week. So I've really enjoyed that. Number two, mama. Okay. Just an enjoyable lady, good natured, fun. Love chatting with her, even though she had me do the most banal task in the world. Number three, dad. How dare you hang up on me? That was so rude.
Well, he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, actually, you know what? Mama and dad are both number three because also, how dare you put me on hold so you can talk to your own youngest child?
Horrible.
I called first. I should take priority. Call him back. He was just calling to ask you for money.
We can do that? No, just kidding.
They can.
Okay, so actually similar, bottom of the pyramid, dad. Not for any particular reason you didn't do anything wrong. We haven't done anything specifically right either. So bottom of the pyramid. Number two, mama. Because she sent me some really sweet texts either like this week or last week. And so she's number two. And mom beats out everyone for the gold medal number one because she went to Costco after you guys got in a fight. Called me, didn't call to talk about the fight, just called to ask what clothing I wanted her to buy for me. Then she came and dropped it off with a nice little sun hat. So yeah, number one this week, mom. Congratulations. I have delivered you a singular piece of baked ziti to your fridge. And I text you to know that so you don't find this out a week later.
Keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work. And then I also took 2 drumsticks from your fridge. So actually you're down, but you're still in first place.
All right.
Brother
Let's move on to the
ranking.
siblings.
Okay.
So for me, number one is actually the same brother who called mama and forced her to put me on hold. We're going with A at number one. I was able to, as I'm watching One Piece, me and our baby brother share a love of anime. So I texted him and I was like, I sent him my new ringtone, which is the One Piece fight song.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, I'm watching One Piece. My phone's not on silent anymore because I want to hear this ringtone. And he responded back to me almost immediately.
So cool.
And we had a quick little chat about how he doesn't want to get into One Piece because it's so long. And I said, but it's so much fun and you're going to love it. So, number one, that's you, A. Number two, newly released music from D.
It's been going and posted the TikToks to go along with it.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm seeing the hustle and I really appreciate it. And to no one's surprise, no one's, not a single person's, is B. Dead last. Haven't spoken to you in 6 months. I also was made aware I left. We have so many family chats.
Oh my gosh.
I left one of them.
Real is my favorite one. Y'all, we tried to start a family chat, and one of our brothers got a new phone number, and for some reason we couldn't figure out which phone number was his. So we kept
We
starting
were sharing our location with this number.
We kept starting group chats, and then like our baby's brother would be like, "That's not D's number. You gotta change it." So then we change it. I swear, I'd look for the most recent text, change it again. We call it new family group chat, and then we start again, and then we'd be like, "That's still not his number." So then we were like, "Okay, new group chat," and then that still wasn't. And then finally we went new real, and I think we've gotten it down.
We got it.
Like we finally got it. New real is where the real family is.
The trick was I needed to stop letting dad and or mama create the chat.
Yeah, they kept doing some stupid stuff.
They were doing
I'm sure they were
nonsense.
adding people. I mean, what's happening here? Who is this? Like, anyways.
We also have a chat for the family that lives in the same city together, a
Yes.
chat with the family that's all connected.
It's basically mine and Ken's same siblings, or our siblings are in chats. So we have multiple family groups, and then city-based as well. It's very complex. And then there's also full family, and then just siblings chats too.
Just siblings
it's
chats.
It's very complex.
So at some point, one of the chats essentially became identical to the other chat that I just left the original chat. That's where you had posted a picture of little baby Bart, and I was like, I'm not even in that chat, so I didn't even get the interaction. What's your brother ranking?
Bottom of the pyramid, A. You didn't do anything wrong, but you also didn't do anything right. That's number 4. Number 3 is actually going to be your husband. He didn't do anything wrong either, but I actually did a favor for him last week, so I feel like that actually gives him negative points.
He's in the negative,
so maybe he's actually below. So it's actually your husband, and then A. A, you got by the skin of your teeth, you made bronze. Just because you didn't ask me for anything, even though you didn't do anything. 2 is going to be D. He's released a lot of cool new music recently and doing a lot of promo on his TikTok, and I'm very proud. It looks so cool.
Oh,
and then to everyone's surprise, B is number 1 this week.
Surprise Pikachu.
Now, this took a lot of effort and consideration. I really had to mull it over because it's hard to give a classic 4 a number 1 slot, even if they did do something right, you know? But then I thought what he did was very right, and also is going to be so few and far between that if I don't take this opportunity to give him number 1, he might not ever see it again. So I said, I can't hold it back from him. I can't use past week rankings against my baby bro.
Yes.
So number 1 this week is B, and that is because when I sent my "I'm so sad about Bart" text, he texted me separately a few days late, and expressed very nice sentiments. And truly, he did have a very special relationship with my bubs, as he would be responsible for their caretaking when I was traveling. And I know he really loved my Mr. Barter. So it was very nice that he texted me. So
that's really sweet.
Number 1, baby. And I would love to give this out again. And so we'll see. Yeah.
I would love to have a lovely correspondence with all of my siblings.
Absolutely. Came out of nowhere, but it touched my cold heart.
Yeah, it's got to be a two-way street, though. You know?
Yeah, it does.
And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm going to text and I'm not going to hear anything back. The fact that I got a text back right away, it's like, oh.
Yeah, that's number 1. That's some number 1 actions.
Behavior,
Yeah,
you know
it is
what I
number
mean?
1 behavior. Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
oh.
Exactly. All right. Oh, very good.
I was going to say, so next week, we're going to pick it back up with Fast and Furious.
Ooh, we gonna do Tokyo Drift?
Yes. I think let's
possibly
get
what if something like super cool and exciting happens this week and we want to talk about that instead? So like we'll leave it on a cliffhanger that we're probably going to talk about Tokyo Drift next week.
I think we should try and do it because things are going to pick up with the World Cup. And I think like if we did one movie and sprinkled it in every so often, I feel like that will feel manageable.
I like that, but every so often is now every other time.
Well, how long do you want us to be talking about this franchise for?
I don't. Well, I guess that's true. All right. But Tokyo Drift it is.
We'll be in season 3 still talking about fucking Fast and Furious. So I feel like, you know, like we can get through the 10 films of this franchise. But we'll also, you know, sprinkle in the things that you as viewers and listeners actually tune in for, which is the sisterly bants. The lovely sibling dynamic between Keeks and I.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, as always, stay pretty.
Stay prideful.
Especially if you're a One Piece fan and a FIFA fan.
Especially if you're A or B and Mom, because y'all are number 1 this week.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Dun, dun.
You can't finesse. Bitch, I move smart like a motherfucking Tesla. I'm clutching this Glock, do I look like a wrestler? Get put on your back, tryna act like a flexer. Hold on, wait, this Glock take him out like a date. She give me the pussy, I just want the face. Fuck her real good, put the bitch in her place. I'm high in the bitch, but my mind up in space.